every finger. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 one and all. Welcome, welcome. It is Saturday. It is time. There's a microphone sticking in my face. Hang on. Get off. It is time for Skyrim Saturday. Yes, hello and welcome everyone. We're back on the Skyrim because the Elite Dangerous is broken. So welcome back to the adventures of JarJar Blerp and Inigo. I've got a wheezy cough today. I do apologise. I may be a bit spluttery. But yes, welcome, welcome. If you remember, we're just adventuring around in the world of Skyrim. I've got no idea where we're up to, so I'll have to have a look at my objectives in a minute. But welcome one and all. Very, very quickly, as usual, let's get all the usual nonsense out of the way first and foremost. Hello, I'm missing some things on screen here. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. There we go. That's better. I was missing that, and I'm missing that, and I'm missing that. There we go. All kinds of things were missing off the screen. I had all things turned off. I don't know. Where are we? Is that everything, I think? View account. We've got the alert box. We've got the chat box. We don't normally have the chat box open there, do we? I don't think. Do we have the chat box open? I don't think we normally do we? For the Skyrims, it's very small. Yeah, no, we'll leave it closed. We'll leave it closed. Anyway, yes, welcome, welcome. First and foremost, to all the people that make my content possible, my patrons over at patreon.com/modelmakingguru, and my channel members, who are YouTube channel members, who support me. Both those groups support me financially each month, and they help keep this channel alive, keep the bills paid and the lights on. So a big, massive thank you to all those people. And of course, my corporate supporters, emodels.co.uk and goblingaming.co.uk. Links to both those stores in the description below the video. They are your one-stop shop for all your model making and tabletop gaming needs, so check them out. Of course, if you want to support the channel, do feel free to go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru, address at the bottom there, or press the join button under any one of my videos to become a channel member or a patron, and you'll get advert-free access to videos a week early and lots of other benefits. Yeah, so welcome, welcome, welcome. As always, this is one of my live streams, so it's all about you guys hanging out and chat, having a good time while I putter about, which is what I do in the Skyrims. So welcome one and all. We'll have a quick look and see who's in chat before we get going. Don't forget though, if you're watching this embedded in Facebook or Twitter or somewhere else, please do consider coming to join the live chat. If you don't know how to do that, just click the join. No, you want to click the join button anyway. Click the YouTube icon in the bottom of the video player, and that'll take you to the YouTube page where you can join in the live chat and watch the video at the same time. Let's have a look now. I don't go all the way back to the beginning of the chat, unfortunately, and I also can't. Why can I not? Hang on. I'm having some iPad issues here. There we go. I can go back as far as Edward Leonard, who said first, so it may well be the beginning of the chat. Welcome, Edward. Dad, one of Scaly Models, or Dad, one of your mods, is in or was in at the time, but he's had to nip out to the shop, so I'm sure he might be back soon if he's not back already. So welcome, Dad. Big Dad hugs. Raging Modeler and Mayhem Model Works. They're always together. Never see them in the same room twice, but they're always in the chat at the same time. I think there's something going on there. Raging and Mayhem are both in chat. Welcome to you too. We have Wendy Hickson. Wendy Hickson, welcome Wendy. You can see that Wendy and Dad, of course, have the little icons next to their name. That means they're channel members. Wendy Hickson's name's in green, so that's one of the little things you get, so you can spot members. Panzer Koning's in. Good afternoon, says Panzer. Welcome to you. We have... who else? William Rayborn comes in. Hello everyone. Breakfast has been consumed. Party sausage, Sorry, patty sausage, pancakes with butter and syrup, and fried eggs over medium. I need all of that in my face. Dad then is back in chat. Welcome back, Dad. Hope your shopping was accessible. Acceptable. We should start Fox achievements for the stream, like collect 100 carrots, make 10 cows fly. Oh, all of those things will happen. Who else has come in? We have William Rayborn, which said Candygram from Mongo is in. Welcome, Candygram. And I think that's up to date with everybody who is in chat. As always, I don't expect a massive viewership for these streams because they're kind of middle of the day and it's just video game stuff. So any viewers we get is fantastic. So welcome to all of you. I just figure it's one of these gaming streams are the few times I get to actually sit down and play on the Xbox. So I figure I may as well let you watch while I'm playing. Otherwise, I wouldn't get a chance to play. And it's stuff for you guys to watch while you hang out. So let's get the headphones on. We shall crack on. So I've got no idea where we were up to, but I can hear many skeletons. I'm going to check my volume though. Okay, my headphone volume's a little low. Let me just turn my... I've been used to playing Skyrim now and I've forgotten all the controls. I mean playing Fallout. There we go. Where's that arrow gone? Nowhere. Let me turn my headphone volume up a little bit so I can hear it. Yes, I can hear lots of gnarly skeletons. Now, I think we've cleared this room out. I'm not even sure where we are. Let's have a look. Let's see. We are in Fort Snowhawk, which is here. I don't know if we had a specific mission to do. I think we just happened upon it. I'm not even sure where we were going or what we were doing, but we might as well clear this place out if we're in the middle of it. But I hope everyone is well. Welcome one and all. Fox has no idea. Shark, says Chris. Yes. Scaly Model says, I've asked the question, Humph. Welcome. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. When did you ask the question? Oh, yeah. Before I get told off, what's in your game and what's in your belly? It's because the chat jumps and I miss bits. Thank you for asking the question, Dad. Yes, so what game are you playing right now? Game and Grub. What game are you playing? And what have you had for your dinner, or what are you going to have for your dinner? The worst thing is, Dad said before he went shopping, he went, I'll go shopping now so I can come back in time to ask the question. And I thought to myself, I'll make a deliberate attempt to pay attention to make sure I don't miss him asking the question. And then I missed it because the chat jumped. So blame the chat, Dad. Right, so let's get this done. I will do my best to interact with the chat as we go along, but of course I am busy playing the game, so that might be more tricky. I'll do my best. I want glass arrows. I've got 20 of them. I may have to substitute for elven arrows. I have a lot more elven arrows. I don't want to waste glass arrows on skeletons. In fact, I can probably waste dwarven arrows on them. I hope you're all well. I will go through and read the comments, answers to Dad's question. Game and Grub. I hope you're all well and dandy. No news to report since we met yesterday. Nothing new. That's an upstairs area. What is in this direction? Let's see. It's a bit loud now. I'm deafening myself. Hang on. Let me headphones down a little bit. I want to be able to hear the game, but I also want to be able to hear everything else as well. Okay, there's... we'll take those. Any expensive books? Yeah, we'll take them all. Yes, I hope you're all well. Okay, no news from yesterday. We were forecast for snow, heavy snow. There's a yellow warning for snow yesterday. And then lo and behold, I looked on the Met Office's website, and the line of where the yellow area was stopped kind of almost at the end of our road. I'm like, oh, you bugger. We had no snow last night, which had rain. Whereas I suspect people 10 yards down the road had 3-foot snowfalls. Would be just my luck. Well, hello. And also... goodbye. Wow, that soul trap's really loud on these headphones. It is the one downside of having a bow where it's got soul trap and flames. If there is a soul gem for it to go into, I get deafened every time I kill something. Yeah. Rather than just getting deafened on the occasion when I need to trap a soul. Never mind. Yeah, we'll leave those for now. How am I doing for charge on this weapon? It was nicely fully charged. What do we have here? I'll take them for no weight and some monies. Yes, I've got no idea what we're up to. I have, of course, been playing my own playthrough of Skyrim. And it's easy for me to get confused as to where I'm up to with that game or this game. Skull, mine. That's just going to be it. Let's just see what this is. Very well, thank you, says Raging Modeler. I was practicing my checkers this morning. There you go. He's just picked up some orc stuff. And it had on the box art, some of the orcs had lots of black and white checkers. So I said, well, I hope you're going to do those checkers, because I expect to see them going under the tracks of my Baneblade and other tanks when we meet in battle, as I drive over them. I want to see nicely painted checkers, thank you very much. Yeah, I can talk the talk. I don't know whether I can walk the walk. But you never know. Hoping I can, otherwise it'd be a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Appears to be night time. Very dark at that. I think we've been up here. If you're thinking it's a bit dark and you can't see anything, don't worry, neither can I. It's totally dark. I can't see a thing. I think we've been up here. Yes, we've been up here already. Let's return to that doorway, if I can find it. There it is. Wow, that was dark even for me. Grub, Bacon Butty, game Resident Evil 2, Outlast 2 and Space Marine, says Raging Modeler. Mayhem says, game Hungry Shark World on my phone, Grub, Gingerbread, Bits and Coffee. Just started Dino Island Savers level. Ordering Chinese tonight, says Chris at Gross Models. Yay. I've only done the starting area in the Dinosaur Island. And no spoilers. I've not got past that opening bit yet. But it's dinosaurs, so it's going to be good. That's there. There's going to be an entrance. Let us explore the down area. Miriam sounds like some kind of 1970s middle-class housewife name. I say, Miriam. We have here. Hear rustling noises. Could be dripping noises. Spine! Spine. Spine.
Spine.
Not a squashy word, it doesn't really work. Hey look, I found Ted's gin stash for this week. I don't know what he's going to do next week when all that's run out. Let's have a quick look at chat while I'm in. Oh, hello! I didn't mean to do that. That was me leaning forward and pressing the button. Maybe jump that did. Belly homemade omelette shared with Doggy, of course, says Candygram. Bench Ancient and Cruddy 100 scale Apollo. Lem kit from Mexican company Lodella. Never heard of them. Probably is Ancient and Cruddy in that case. It makes you feel better. I had sod all snow too, says Raging Modeler. We have rain, says Panzer Koenig. There's me coffee. Hang on. There we go. A bit of lubrication on the old throat bits. Want the dags, says Mayhem. For my orcs. There's always rain. Where there's rain, there's wind. Where there's dad, there's wind. I know where I'm going, but it's pitch black. It's okay. I know where I'm... Ah! Says Mayhem. Voice files, yes. I don't know what that means. Chamomile tea, sir. What? Folks could use some tea. No, I could not use some tea. Yeah. I don't know if you saw in the boom up yesterday, but I couldn't believe it when I found that box of tea bags in the cupboard. Basically, I was in the kitchen cupboard, and I was under the impression I was going to make some golden syrup spongy things for Mama Fox, and I thought we had a tin of custard, and so I went into the cupboard where things like tins of soups. Oh, Wayne Ward has become a sponsor. Wayne, thank you very much. He's joined me at the honorary sprue cutter level. Thank you very much, Wayne. That's very, very kind of you. You're helping keep this channel alive. You should notice now that Wayne will have a little coloured thing next to his name. And yeah. As a sponsor, as a channel member. Hang on, let me just pick this lock. I can't pick locks and talk at the same time. I'm not that talented. I didn't even see what level difficulty this was. Ha! There we go. Nope. About too far. Or spot on even. Yes, as a channel member, you'll get access to a lot of my pre-recorded video content a week in advance, advert-free, as a thank you. Do familiarise yourself. Go to the YouTube channel homepage for this channel, obviously, and at the top where it says videos, playlists, and so on, there should be one that says community. That community tab is where I will send updates to my members. There'll be members-only posts, so if I'm posting up a video or a live stream that's members-only, you should get a notification if you've hit the bell, but it'll appear there, and only members can see it, so it's worth keeping an eye on that. But I'll also post up in other places when I put some content up. But thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Oi, folks, do you get any of the channel member monies? Yes, that's part of how I earn my living. It's from the channel members. I earn my living through memberships, through patron support, and through the income I get from YouTube and Google. And when I'm able to, I sell my models that I built, but I can't do that at the minute. So, excuse me. I do apologise for coughing on stream. There. Don't forget, folks, if you are in chat, another way I can earn income. Hey, little hint. And if you are in chat and you want to catch my attention, I will do my best to respond to all chat. It's difficult when I'm playing a game. But please click on... Well, you can either put your comments in capital letters so I have a chance to see them, because the chat's in front of me. Or if you want to, you can do a super chat by clicking the little dollar symbol button in front at the bottom of the chat window. That also puts your comment in a coloured box, a bit like Wayne's membership message. And I've got no way to miss your comment, then I can see it from a mile away. There's a lady over there, but she's kind of naked. Is she already dead? I think she's already dead. I don't know why she's... Have I... We came in this way, didn't we? Wait, so if we came in this way... Is that it? Have we done the whole place now? I guess that's it. Okay. Anyway, yes, so... I thought I'm going to change the time of day because I know you guys can't really see right now. Let's go for... Okay, yes, so I was going to make Mama Fox a golden syrup pudding thing. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I think we've got some custard, so I'll get some custard. You should have some custard with it. So I went into the cupboard where the custard and the soups live. And it's just like a normal cupboard, but all that's in there is tins of soup and tins of custard. And like any tins of chili or, you know, tins of stuff. That's where that lives. And I went in there to find some custard. And I was like, oh, I don't think we've got any. I couldn't find any. I think I've done this chest already. And I didn't find any custard, but there was a a square biscuit tin, or tea bag tin as it were, in there that was at the back, and it had all the tins on it. And I was looking at it and I thought, what, half this cupboard is taken up with this tin, this big biscuit tin sized tin full of tea bags. Why don't I just... Oh, the Raging Modeler super chatted £2. Spoot. Thank you very much, Raging Modeler. You're very, very kind. That's what a super chat looks like, so you can see how there's no way I can miss your comments if you super chat. Oh, I do apologise for the coughing. Hang on, more coffee. There we go. So, so I thought, well, I'll pull the tin out because it's taking up space, and I'm sick of having to hunt through all these tins to get to the back to find the beans. So I pulled the tin out, and I also thought to myself, I've got my PS Vita in the loft that's a couple of years old. And I'm there. Sorry, I'm gonna have to clear my throat. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go, it's a bit better. So I thought to myself, I've got my PS Vita in the loft, and I know that the batteries on PS Vita have a habit of expanding and exploding and bursting into flames, and that's never a good thing. So I've been looking for a tin to store it in the loft, so that if it does burst into flames at some point in the future, of course it's not going to burn the house down. So I thought, I'll get this tin will be great. And I opened it, and inside were tea bags in a cardboard box of tea. It was a Tetley's tea bag tin, inside which was a box of Tetley's tea bags. And I'm like, oh, Wayne Ward super chatted $10. Wayne Ward, thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you, my friend. You're very, very generous. Thank you. That helps me out massively. There's something over there. Crabs. So I thought this tin will be handy. So I got it out. I got the tea bags out because Mama Fox used to drink Tetley's tea bags. She used to drink all kinds of tea. But for the last few years, since we found Barry's tea, she's drunk Barry's tea. So I'm like, well, I'll just throw these away because they've probably been there for about a year or something. I looked at the box and the best before date was 2000. Best before October 2000. I'm like, that's 20 years out of date. That's like, in the 20 years since we had these tea bags and they were being used, so many things have happened in the world. We've gone through 3 presidents. We've had my entire history of gaming has started. Those tea bags were older than I've been gaming. We've had 3 Olympics, 4 Olympics or something. It's just insane. So that was like, whoa, 20 years old. It's not the oldest food stuff I've got in the house. Right, what am I doing now? Not the oldest thing I've got, but it's the oldest accidental thing I've got in the house. Because I do have some other things in the house that are actually older, but I've kept them deliberately on purpose. But right, let's have a look and see. Right, there's nothing we need to do, so let us do some quests. Find the source of power and shear point. We've got to go there. I think that's where we're going anyway, isn't it? Hang on. Where's shear point? Is it this one here? Oh, it is. I thought we had to go to a cave up here somewhere. Where are we? I thought we had to go... Well, I don't even know why we're up here. I know I've been to Solitude. I think we were heading our way over to shear... Okay, yeah, we were heading our way there, weren't we? Okay. Let's carry on with that then. So yeah, 20 years old, I was like, holy cow, I was shocked, I can tell you. It was quite shocking, 20 years. At first I thought, I must have read that wrong, it must be, no, it's 20 years. Right, what arrows have I got? Right, Dwarven, Ebony, 20 for dragons. 115. I've got many glass arrows, so I'll unfavourite them for the moment. I'll stick with Elven dudes, Dwarven for animals, and Ebony for dragons. And I've got glass. I'll bring glass in later when I get more of those. I want those dwarven for now. Okay. But yes, it's my PSP Vita is a PSP 3000. 3000? Yes, I think 3000. One of the last ones. And the original PSP 1000s, people have started noticing that batteries have started to swell up, and the risk with lithium-ion batteries is, of course, that if they swell up or get punctured or anything like that, they can actually catch fire. And mine's up in the loft, you know, with all the loft insulation and all the other burnable things. So I figured the best thing to do would be to put it in a tin of some sort. So it's, should anything happen, it's highly unlikely. It's at least not going to burn the house down. I probably will sell it when I can, you know, get to the post office and sell things. I'll probably sell it. I've not used it in ages. I only really got it to play Persona 4 Golden. And it has been hacked. I've jailbroken it and installed various bits and bobs. But then I never got round to installing any games for it, so oh well. Got a couple of PS1 games on it, I think. I've got some N64 games, but they're not brilliant. But I must sell it at some point. Yeah. Right, let's get some more of these. Quick look at chat. I have that exact book in the form of soul music. There's a DVD. Raging Modeler says. Chris says not all of it. YouTube take a slice from the top. Yeah, any income you make from YouTube, Google do take a slice from that.
Have you seen my mother? I'm still waiting for her to come home.
Okay, that sounds bad. Well, if you stop running. Hello?
Papa says, who are the Stormcloaks? And hi there.
Okay, I'm not getting a
Do you
quest
like
out of you
magic?
then. Okay.
Valiant says I'm good at learning. I like learning about magic.
Okay. I think I've done stuff here, I think. I like the way the guards look at the birds. That's quite good. Because of the bird mod I've got. Everybody appears to be queuing up. I assume you've been here before, all the naked people, says Chris. Yes, most likely.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Go about your business.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then.
Keep your wits about you. Morthal's hard.
Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
Khajiit is curious. What exactly is the Jarl not dealing with?
Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. Now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help? The world's going mad, and our Jarl does what? She hides inside with her visions. We need a leader, not some mystic.
You don't trust the Jarl. Why is that,
How can I? She never speaks with us. She's allowed this wizard, Falcon, to live in our midst practicing gods know what. And now there's talk of rebellion and dragons? What help could Ygritte be against them? No. We can only rely on ourselves. You do well to remember that.
Peculiar bit of business.
All right.
I like the way he says that. Peculiar bit of business. He's got a very clipped voice, that guy. We want to speak to the Jarl, shall we? Oh, are you in a town? Yes, that's a good point. It doesn't really count as town, but it's a bit small. But we'll go by the rules. When in town, you know how it works. Go. Hello, Jarl. It's naked people coming to talk to you now. Fox, you won't remember much from your Vita. Sony's worst product ever, says Panzer Koenig. Oh, you'd be surprised. If you jailbreak a Vita, you can install PlayStation 1. You can install any games from any 8-bit era, N64, GameCube. You can install all kinds of games on it. It's one of the best emulation platforms there is, apparently.
You are troubled, Gorm.
So yeah, they'll go for
no,
a few £100.
fine.
You'd be surprised. One in a
Still
good
something
nick.
you need.
No, Gorm. I am simply telling you what I see.
Yes, okay. Well, thank you.
Gorm. Is it Gorm or Gormless? To find out.
You will not disrespect Jarl Idgrod while in this hall. Do we have an understanding?
What troubles you, husband?
It's Yorick. I fear his condition.
Why would JarJar Blerp disrespect the Jarl?
It's no secret that Jarl Idgrod is different.
Yorick will be
It's also no secret that there are rumors about her and her
Still, I fear
visions.
there is some connection.
I won't repeat them, and I won't allow them to be spread under this roof. Now you go about your business. Until next time. What do you want, cat?
Conversation with him then. Jarl Idgrod Ravencrone.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome.
Is there some kind of trouble in Morthal, perhaps?
That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
I do wish when they have old people in games, they actually got old people to do the voices rather than young people trying to do old people's voices. That just sounds like young people doing old people's voices. JarJar Blerp understands you have visions.
The divines reveal things to me at times, yes. I do not hide this. It is a gift. Anyone who believes otherwise does not and cannot understand it.
Khajiit is curious about where you stand on the war.
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed.
Not gonna get a quest out of you then, am I?
Mm-hmm.
Bit rubbish.
Yes?
No. Gonna get any kind of quest? Darn it. Hey, you there, give me quest now.
I do what I can to see that Idgrod's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
Oh, here we go. What was that argument outside the hall,
Ah, you saw that, did you? Life in Morthal has been troubled lately. The people are uncertain, restless, and merely look to the Jarl for leadership.
What is going wrong in Morthal?
There's news of rebellion against the Empire. Strange noises have been heard in the marshes at night. And then, the tragedy with Rogar's home. The men simply seek wisdom. Everything will be fine.
Morthal seems like a quiet little town, no?
That's what many here wanted. A quiet life in a quiet place, without the noise or the trouble of a city. Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up.
Khajiit is always on the lookout for work. Anything in Hjalmarsh, perhaps?
The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Do not worry, friend. All is well.
Okay, so I'm not going to be picking up any kind of
Alright.
quest in here then. Darn it. Oh well. Let's have a quick look at chat before we go outside. Are you in town? Yes, we've done that one. Next time he goes into a real life town, I'll start to get undressed, says Raging Modeler. Oh dear. More like a Hamlet. Jamie's in. Hey Jamie, welcome. Oh god, the horror, says Mayhem. Don't know about what. Yeah, PlayStation Vitas now, they actually go for a nice tidy sum because they are perfect for breaking and installing emulators on. It's pretty much, after the original Xbox, the Vita is one of the best emulation platforms. Like I say, I've got some emulators installed on it, like for N64 and got N64
You're different, aren't you?
and some
Not
others.
like anyone
I can't
else.
remember any. I've
Not
got a load of
Mortal
them.
or Skyrim.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not.
Something is wrong with Yorick, no?
My brother is
Facing the wrong way. I can't turn
He
round.
has trouble focusing his attention on things. We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine. Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Khajiit would be glad to help.
Thank you. Until next time.
Yeah, you can get a tidy sum. As long as they're in good nick, you can get a tidy sum for them now.
I get lost sometimes. I'm not sure where I go.
Maybe not so
I'm
much the
not-
original
I'm not
PSP
here.
1000, but the 2 or 3000, which have got more potential. They can be worth quite a tidy sum. Get like a couple of £100 for them now. And mine's got very little use. It's hardly been used. So where am I actually going? I don't even know. Would have picked up a quest by now, but never mind. I mean, a good quest.
Gorm thinks I'm mad. He doesn't say it, but I know he thinks it. Is he right?
Yeah, you're a child. Therefore, there's everything wrong with you. Ah. There doesn't seem to be a lot going on here then, does there? Normally you get some kind of...
You like to carry around kitchenware, don't you? It is not a judgment, just an observation.
I've just not sold it yet. Give me a chance. There's not many people around. What's the guard out? Not bothered about that.
My mother sees things. She doesn't know
Heard
why.
they're reforming
She
the
does.
Dawn Guard.
Only sometimes
Vamp-
she doesn't see
You'll
me
find the
at all.
Jarl in the hole. Just my luck. Stuck in the sticks here.
Okay.
All right then.
All right then. I'm guessing I must pick up a quest somewhere else for these people then. Never mind. Who's that? That's Big Rod, isn't it? The younger. Thaumatologist's hut. For your information, Xbox Series...
what you need.
Excuse me. Xbox Series S has an option to install emulators. Really? What, officially? I would have thought they wouldn't do that, because that's not something they normally do.
If you
for...
need any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them, assuming I haven't used them all up. Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Murthal is important to both of us.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I've been studying alchemy for a long time, no?
I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy.
If JarJar Blerp finds a copy, he will bring it to you.
Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book.
You could get a good price for those gems.
Oh, Panzerkönig has become a sponsor. Panzerkönig, thank you very, very much. That's very, very kind of you. You're an instruction page turner. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Well, your support is gratefully acknowledged. Yeah, don't forget to check out the community page. I say when I do post up stuff just for members, it'll go on there. The link to it in a members only post. Who's he talking to? Well, thank you very much. PSP will run Android and associated games, says Wayne. Yep, you can also run PlayStation 1, SNES, N64, Sega Genesis, any of the 8-bit era consoles, pretty much it can run. Also, you can run PlayStation Vita games, and obviously you can run PlayStation 1 games, and loads of others. There's loads of emulators. Anyway. Do you have a hard time getting supplies out here, perhaps?
No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem. I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
Khajiit knows about poisons and salves, but perhaps you know more, yes?
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
I've only got 3,000 gold. I don't particularly need to learn alchemy, so I'm not going to bother right now. I'll leave it for now. I do have to give her minus points for saying herb.
Aye.
People that pronounce herb with no H. I don't hate the people, but it just all triggers me.
Papa says that I shouldn't keep waiting. Why not? Mom has to come home sometime.
I don't get many customers, but that leaves me time to try things out. Experiment, I guess.
Herb with an H. You're welcome, Fox, says Panzer Koenig. Thank you very, very much. You're very, very kind. You're too kind, too kind. Okay. Check out this fella down here. I know somebody gives me a quest here.
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense. I'm the best warrior in Morthal, and that's no boast.
What is it you do here in town, hmm?
Oh, well, you know, a bit of this, a bit of that. They haven't made me a guard, even though I've been asking. So I'll take odd jobs, anything that comes along for now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to challenge him to a fight because I can't be bothered with that nonsense. Is this a house or is this a store? This is a house. Check out the pub. There's always something to find in the pub.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
A new face. Such a welcome sight in dreary old Morthal. Welcome, friend. Welcome.
What do you do around here, hmm?
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Yum. Sweet
Until next
rolls
time.
are irresistible.
Yeah. He's eating sweet rolls there behind me. He's gone. Oh, there he is.
The good people of Morthal have yet to embrace my talent. Try as you may, they won't say good day, but will just walk away. Worry not, Morthal. Lorebook is here to stay. The fair Yona does me a great courtesy by allowing me to entertain the guest of her noble establishment.
Yes. Reggie Modeler says, a pint of black and pork scratchings, please. The Jarl left this
Welcome
note.
to the moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer. There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, I'll rent you a room.
Khajiit ears are always open, no? And they delight to hear of curious things.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Oh, they always say the same
Make you
thing.
look completely different. Do you believe that?
Mayhem says, Jabba, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Jabba, 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 African slag. I like doing that. Let's have a look.
Clean their mugs here.
Business in Morthal must be slow, yes?
Slow? No, it just ain't there at all. Few enough reasons to pass through Morthal before the war started. Now, well, let's just say the front door doesn't get much use.
Khajiit could not help but notice the orc.
Lurbach? Fancies himself a bard. He pays, so I let him stay. If I had any customers, I'd be worried about him annoying them, but, well, look around.
Bit quiet then, is it, love? Where could JarJar Blerp learn more about magics?
You looking for Falion? Why don't you go bother those mages at their college in Winterhold and leave my brother alone?
Khajiit is curious about that burned-down house that I haven't seen yet.
Hrogar's house? It burned down not too long ago. It's a real pity about his wife and kid. The screams woke half the town. Most folk won't go near it now for fear it's cursed.
How did the fire start, hmm?
Hrogar claims it was a hearth fire. Some folks say Hrogar started it himself.
A delicious sweet roll down
But,
the hatch.
oh, fantastic burpage. Really? With his own wife and child inside? Khajiit is shocked.
That's what they say. See, he's living with Alva now. That started the day after the fire. It ain't right moving in with a new love the day after your kin die like that.
Khajiit assumes there is no evidence or Hrogar would have been arrested.
Aye. Our Jarl would sure like to know if he did, though. Might even pay to find out.
Oh, hello, money. I'll take that. There we go. I knew somebody gave me the damn quest.
All right, then.
Oh, sell some stuff.
Running an inn weren't my plan. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Have I got anything I can sell? Let's have a look. Yeah, she's got 10,000 golds. You can have them. You can get off me carrots, you cowbag. You're not having them. You can have all that, though. Carrots. You do not touch my carrots. I will kill you.
All right, then.
Goodbye now. Let us go. Goodbye, orc. We will talk again, I'm sure. Dialogue options should include a loud burp, says Candygram. Burp. Yeah, that'd be mint. Let us now return to the yard. Wait, I can hear it. There it is. I have to pick all the Nern roots. All of them. It is the law. Let us go back and speak to the Jarl. Jarl? Hello, lady. I'm back again. It's me. Hello. Speak to this chap first.
You've business with
Hello.
the Jarl. I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Excellent lighting engine.
To hold me in balance, Gorn.
I do what I can to see that Idgrud's time isn't wasted, and that she only has to deal with important matters.
Except I cannot
Take
discuss
my
this
leave,
matter
then.
with you. Who's this?
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not mad. Really, he's not. I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things. Someday I'll be Jarl. Mother reminds me often. I hope I can help the people of Morthal the way she has.
Too many bother my wife with their petty problems, and then don't even understand the advice she gives them.
Okay.
Until next time.
Anyway, about petty problems.
Tamriel is full of wisdom and magic, if one is willing to look for it. Few have their eyes open.
JarJar Blerp has heard you want someone to look into that house fire, yes?
Rogar's house fire? Well, he lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them?
What does Rogar say happened, hmm?
Rogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself.
Bear fat. Why would he do such a thing to his own family?
Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alva.
If the man is so monstrous, why not arrest him?
On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, might find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Okay, money is my language.
Rogar's fate is in your hands.
I spotted this gentleman in here, though. Who's this person here? Hello.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
You appear to be Magnum PI.
Dress yourself.
No. Khajiit is curious about that burned-down house.
It's bad luck to talk about that place. Jarl's been looking for someone who ain't superstitious, though. You're looking for a fool, if you ask me.
I am indeed a fool. Hello. Please accept all the money into my purse. Khajiit wishes to know how you feel about this war.
You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion? The Nord Kings, excuse me, Jarls. They can't seem to control their own people, so the Legion has stepped in to keep order. Sadly, the Empire's stretched a little thin these days, and we've gotten very few reinforcements. So we've been forced to recruit locally. But rest assured, citizen, we'll put an end to this uprising, and things will get back to normal soon enough.
What is the Imperial Legion doing in Skyrim, hmm?
Not sure I
Paul
understand
Tommaso's
the
in. Hey,
question.
Paul.
The Legion's always been in Skyrim. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission is to serve the Emperor, uphold the law, and protect the citizenry. Skyrim's days are darkening, and the Legion will soon be called into service like never before. But we stand ready, as always, to meet that call.
How does one join the Imperial Legion? Khajiit is curious.
Think you've got the medal, eh? Honestly, the Legion can use all the able bodies it can muster. We have our hands full. A dead king, a rebellion, and now dragons. Skyrim's a mess. If you're serious, make your way to Solitude. Our headquarters is Castle Dower. You find General Tullius there, commanding our forces in Skyrim. But talk to Legate Rika. She handles the local recruiting.
There we go. Funnily enough, I actually happen to have a house in that very place. What we're doing. Which places have I not discovered yet? Discovered Salt Guard. I may have found all these places. If you don't know this, if you played this game, by the way, clicking on the flags actually adds them to your map if you've not discovered them. But it's always worth having a quick look at the flag, the map. Can pop a few locations in there. We know about Whiterun. I think we've done Fort Dunstad. I didn't know about this for about a year until I've been playing it. I'm like, oh wait, you can. Oh, okay. Castav, Windhelm. There's 2 flags there. There's over there. We know about. I don't know about Shorestone. Oh, stuck. Stuck up tab. I can't get off. Oh. I can't get off. There we go. Whew. Panic over. I thought I was going to have to sort of reload a previous save there. I couldn't get off the darn table. Nothing worse when that happens. Right, so. We have a mission. Ambizioni. Mayhem says, you have no carrots. Kitty Mew Mew requires carrots. He's a fire starter, a twisted fire starter. I never answered my own Game and Grub question. Game and Grub, game, obviously. Ob's what I'm playing now. Giant lichen. That is giant lichen. Look at that. It's huge! Lichen the size of actual plants. The reason I'm collecting these is somebody actually asks for them later on. Oh. Well, hello.
Who's there? Is that you, Father?
Who are you,
Helgi, but Father says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you a stranger?
JarJar Blerp is a friend. Do you know what happened to your house, perhaps?
The smoke woke me up. I was hot and I was scared, so I hid. Then it got cold and dark. I'm not scared anymore. But I'm lonely. Will you play with me?
If Khajiit does, will you tell him who set the fire?
Okay, let's play hide and seek. You find me, and I'll tell you. We have to wait for nighttime, though. The other one is playing too, and she can't come out until then.
The other one? JarJar Blerp does not understand. What do you mean?
I can't tell you. She might hear me. She's so close. If you can find me first, I can tell you.
I forgot about that. So now we have to make it night time. Just what I want to do when I'm streaming. Night time. Oh well. Which, I can never remember which of my shouts is the most powerful. Fire breath, frost breath, either. Okay. Okay. Right. Get out of the way, Inigo. Move your ass. Moving now. Moving. Okay, so hang on. What have I? I never know with these, like, do this after dark thing. You never quite know what, if they mean a specific time or what. When you say do this or that after dark, you never quite know. But it is dark. You never quite know if it's triggered or not. What time is it? It's 1 AM. Come on, it's after dark now. This one. There's some clothes on there, aren't there? Just in case. Oh. Make sure I've got potential weaponage ready. Just in case. I don't know if I need it, I just can't remember. Heal and heal others. I don't know what spells I've got attached. Fast healing and healing, okay. Oh, burpularity. Tasted delicious, whatever that was I ate yesterday. Oh, yes. I'll say. I assume this is a relevant pointer. I assume I'm heading the right way. Noptopus. I realised yesterday, by the way, and I do apologise, that when I was playing the Fallouts, I totally neglected to have the Skyrim music ready. Arrow that stops animals in its tracks. I've totally forgot to have the Skyrim music ready for when I was inside building, so I do apologise. Boat. I must kill all the things. It is my way. Right, where am I going? I'm hoping this is the way. I don't even know if this is what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm assuming this map marker is not even on the map. Okay then. I'm assuming it's this little map marker here. That'll learn you to pay attention, animal. I'm assuming this map marker here is the one for this mission, because the other one is the one the other quest I had. Let's find out. I apologise, it's a nighttime thing, so it's probably quite dark. Might be having trouble seeing things. But I've got to do it at night, apparently. I love the sound of the forest out at night, the snow. Steps. Hello, creature. Goodbye, creature. Nope, he's not a stranger. Just beware if he offers to take you to see the puppies. What? He's liking the size of that, says Mayhem. Ha ha! Huge, says Mayhem. Could have fuss rode hard. Hee hee, says Ivo. Lim. Hey Ivo, how you doing, my friend? The stranger information ad never mentioned kittens. Animals of spot. I've no idea what you guys are talking about. You've confused me now. I'm just going to go back to wandering in the dark. I'm not convinced I have to go up those steps. Oh look, it's also near a dragon stone. That'd be handy. I knew it wasn't up those steps. I'm not expected to fight a dragon in the dark with like 3 decent arrows. Because that would not be good. Quite good that it is a nighttime quest, this, because I can't really see anything. Which is kind of cool.
That smelly book you are carrying is unreadable.
Really? I got an old book. Oh, I don't want that. Thank you, Inigo. Very handy of you. Where the hell is this girl now? This had better not be somewhere else completely that she's taking me to. I don't remember her being all the way up here. I don't remember where she is, to be honest. I'm facing this way, and I'm hoping I'm not pointing towards that, which is not where I need to go. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Right, so what we need to do, what I need to do here is turn off that. Find Helgi after dark, and of course it's nowhere near wherever I am. I've got no marker at all. Going in completely the wrong direction. Gosh darn it. I've got to remember where the hell the village is now. Oh. I didn't think it'd be a little strange that she'd be like miles out in the middle of that.
You there, traveler! Over here!
Just in case.
That's close enough.
Over here. Never should have come.
Going.
What you want? Huh?
God damn it! I wasn't prepared for any of that. Also not for those dead dudes. Whoa! Do I have any healing after the fast healing, won't I? Yep. There! Can't do me shout yet.
I'll kill you.
There's some fair issues here. Christ on the stick. Blimey, Riley. That was hard work. Ah, they're vampires, aren't they? That's why. That's interesting. The reason I didn't instantly panic and then realise they were vampires, which are actually hard to deal with at low level, is because I thought it was actually something else. I thought they were a very specific something else. Where's Inigo? Yeah, I thought they were actually something else, and I was like, the thing I thought they were is something usually friendly, so what I should have done is use my electric bow. That would have made more sense. Really. Never mind. Ooh. Gave me a moment there. Where's... In you go. Down somewhere.
I am here, and luckily for you, I had just stopped urinating.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. What am I doing now? I want to give it healing hands. There we go. Yeah, for some reason there in that combat, I don't know if it's because they were attacking me, but I was having trouble actually drawing my, knocking my arrows, drawing the bow string. It just wouldn't be weird. So I was kind of, I think I got out of sync with something, I don't know. It's very strange. Having great trouble actually pulling the arrow back. Right, let's go and find this little girl then. Somewhere she is. Somewhere. I can't remember which way the town is now though. I assume it's that thing there. Oh! Woke me up a little bit, that did. I heard a dragon, says Raging Modeler. No. I didn't really. Oh. That night scene actually looks quite good to me, says Candygram. It is rather pleasant, with a little bit of snow going on. Fox, the girl will be in the graveyard back in the town, says Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. Heal, 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 says the Raging Modeler. Yeah. Thankfully they didn't do that much damage. Oh wait, this isn't... Okay, this isn't the town. It's all gone a bit weird, hasn't it? Although, what's this? Graves? These aren't graves, are they? No. Stone hills. We'll come back here and I need to find where's the damn town? It's wow, oh, well out of the wrong way, aren't I? Blimey. Let's just go the right way, shall we? Which is somewhere. I've just placed a marker. Where is it? Oh, it's right behind the west thing. Okay. I went completely the wrong way. Easy to get turned around when it's dark. You don't know where you are. There we go. Daylight by the time I get there now. I hear a hooty owl. Yeah, that's a great big cliff. I don't really want to run down that. Where the heck had I ended up? Christ knows. This is why it's fun when it's night time, you see. If you do play this game, I do recommend you play it. Get some of the things that make the time slow down to a normal speed or more relevant real speed. And there's a sign of my carnage, previous carnage. Yeah, get some of the ones that slow the time down and play at night if you can. It certainly makes things a lot more interesting. which is down here, I think, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to... I can't see a darn thing. Activate the glowing thing. So, find the graveyard. Easier said than done. Dead thing there. Who killed that? Oh.
Yes, my friend.
Not me, apparently.
You want to talk? I'm thinking you look ill.
Oh, do I? Hang on. What have I picked up? Where have I picked up something? Hang on. No, that's not what I wanted. Reduced health. So I've got vampire. Oh. Can I get... Oh no, can I get rid of this? I don't want this. Let's have a look. Do I have... Potion of cure disease. Of course it's vampires, isn't it? I forgot about that. I don't want to be a vampire. Oh yes. Yes, I have no desire to be a vampire. Thank you very much.
The people here work so hard, and they never allow themselves a moment of fun. It's such a pity. These people are like cattle. All they do is work, sleep, and eat.
Oh, this is the guy's new wife, isn't it? They say that Hrogar burned down his house and murdered his family for you.
Do they? How delightful. I'm lucky to have a man that is so devoted to me. All
okay,
right, then.
yeah, he did it.
Gathering plants, picking mushrooms, brewing potions. It all gets so dreary after a while. This town needs something exciting to happen.
Well, that way's the burnt house. Over there is the pond. Or the lake thing. I'm going to make an assumption. If there's a graveyard over here somewhere. Oh no, let me torch and run out then. The watermill. I'm not seeing a marker on my compass.
You collect skulls, I see. One has always been enough for me.
Well, the good thing is, it's been so long since I played this particular quest. I remember the quest. It's just been so long since I played it. I honestly have no memory of where I need to go or like that. What I will do though is flames ready just in case. It's really quite dark. Then again, we are right in the middle of nowhere in the wilds. This might not be the right direction. Not seeing a glowing blue child anywhere. No. It's the house. I suppose it could be up here somewhere. I wish the map on this game was not absolute garbage. It could be back here. Oh, that's the house. Could be over here. Oh. Okay, interesting. Ooh, Nern root. I'll have that. I can hear something. Burn! Burn! My burning skills are not great. I've run out of magicals. Fudge. Hey, look. How annoying is it when I get in the way of your arrow? It's annoying, isn't it? Yes. Now you know how it feels when you do it to me. In you go. Spoon. I need to start burning some things just to get me my burning skills up. Really. And little creatures, things like crabs and stuff, are usually pretty good for that. But this one's a bit tougher. Also, it's completely vanished. I don't know where it is. Come on, crabbage. I like a nice bit of crabbage. I also need to kill it because the music's never going to finish if I don't. Oh well. In you go, stop being aggroed, so maybe that's it. This looks promising.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Okay, she's spoken to me, which is weird.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Vampire!
Come here.
That was harsh. I was kind of hoping to be able to... I thought she was going to start some dialogue. Oh well, never mind. Didn't hurt me, that's good. They're worth something.
You found me! Layla was trying to find me too, but I'm glad you found me first.
She's a vampire!
Layla was told to burn
She's
Mommy
dead.
and me, but she didn't want to.
Layla is dead.
He wanted to play with me forever and ever. He kissed me on the neck, and I got so cold that the fire didn't even hurt. Layla thought she could take me and keep me, but she can't.
She's a vampire.
I'm all burned up. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep for a while now.
Layla, she's dead. He's speared. She's a vampire.
What can you tell JarJar Blerp about your wife?
Layla, I thought she left to join the Stormcloaks. Oh, my poor Layla.
Did you notice anything strange before she left, parents?
She began to spend a lot of time with Alva. Yet just a week before, she despised her. In fact, the night she disappeared, she was supposed to meet Alva. Alva told me later that she never showed up. I never got to tell her goodbye.
But they may have met after all, no?
You think Alva? But that means... Ye gods! You think Alva is a vampire?
Khajiit believes it is quite possible and it would answer many questions, no?
No, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Layla may have met her fate out in the marsh. I refuse to believe Alva had anything to do with this. There is no way you can prove it to the Jarl. I hope Alva is not what you think.
Right, I'm not really sure what happened there. Like, who Layla is. I've kind of lost track of what actually happened in all of that. Never mind, moving on. Like, who he is and such, and what. Right, so what am I doing on this quest now then? I've lost track of what I'm supposed to be doing now. You remember when I said that sometimes the... okay, that's not going to save. Sometimes the quests go a bit weird and give you knowledge that you shouldn't already know. Let's just see what... Morthos Jarl has asked me to investigate the death of Hrogar's wife. Jarl Hrogar took Alva as a lover. Immediately afterward, I suspect she may be a vampire, but I need proof for the Jarl. Okay. So I have to go and investigate her house then, do I? Again, I'm lost, with them not knowing which way to go. That way. Left. Splash. Ow. Okay, so... to civilization. We need to find her house. Okay. Would it be perhaps? No, not that house. But there, isn't it? I'm not going to go in now. Let's try. Daytime. Theoretically, if she's a vampire, of course she won't be in, but she might be. I don't know. Normally when somebody's out at work, they have day work cycles and you can just kind of... Do I go in at night or do I go in during the day? I don't know. Let's have a think. With most civilians, when they go out to work or whatever, you can get into the house and break in and stuff. But I don't want to break in if I don't have to. What are we doing with vampires? Buh. I really can't be doing vampires. Mirab with sails unfurled. Right, you know what we're going to do? Let's just go for it. Go for ebony, just on the off chance. Really can't be doing vampires. I do a quick save. Oh no. I want it. Quick save. If I can do an adept lock, of course. So where it all goes horribly wrong now.
You're not planning on using that weapon in here,
damn it. Yeah. This is where it all goes wrong now, because I've had to kill him. I probably shouldn't have had to kill him. My life is dreary. Where is my prince come to rescue me? Where is my bold Nord warrior sweep me off my feet? I met a man today when picking night flowers. He is exciting and exotic. We kissed in the moonlight. It was so romantic. I'm going to see him again tonight. Now I understand the true colours of the night. Mavarth has shown me the true black of night and the true red of blood. He has promised me a feast of blood if I do his bidding in Morthal. Hrogar was easy to seduce. Mavarth said I should find a protector first, someone to watch over my coffin during the day. Hrogar is perfect. Laylette came to visit me tonight. She slaked my thirst. I've hidden her away to let her rise as my handmaiden. I've spread the rumour in town that she's left to join the war. Fools. Mavarth has confided his grand plan to me. I am to seduce the guardsmen one at a time and make them my slaves. Then he and the others from the coven can descend upon Morthal and take the entire town. We won't kill them. They'll become a cattle for our thirst. An endless supply of blood and an entire town to protect us from the cursed sun. Hrogar's family is becoming inconvenient. I've told Laylette to kill them all, but make it look like an accident. Hrogar must be seen as innocent if he's going to be my protector. That little fool! Laylette burned Hrogar's family alive. I asked for an accident and she gave me a scandal. To make matters worse, she tried to turn his little girl Helgi, except Laylette couldn't even get that right. She killed the child and left the body to burn. Something is wrong with Laylette. She keeps talking about Helgi. I think her mind has snapped. She seems to think that her child can still be brought back to her, be her companion. There is a stranger in town. That's me. Looking into the fire. I'll have to be careful. We'll take that. Cute. Take those. I don't want to take anything because it's stealing. And even though I'm stealing from a bad guy, I can still get sponged by the guards. It's a bit rubbish. Khajiit is now cat burglar. Yes, this is true. I just remember when I came in here, of course, I've got the ring on that makes me walk at slow speed when I'm in a house. So I have no choice but to walk at slow speed. While I'm here. Can't make anything. Oh well. I can sell all those. I'll take that ring, thank you. Ring of minor archery, you say? Then why? I don't mind if I do. We'll put that on, thank you. Never know what's going to be outside the door. Pause for thought. Yes, very good. Sneaky, sneaky Khajiit. No one can see sneaky Khajiit. Yes. Now, before I go and see the Yarl, I need to go for a great big wee. I know, it's really bad timing. So let me take off my headphones of listening. Hang on, let me put my headphones of listening. And I shall go for a great big wee. Then, when we come back, I shall, I guess, go and see the Yarl. Give me 1 second. Where's my monitor? Not. Come on, hang on. I need to find the pause button. I am for a wee. I shall be right back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. It appears to be raining. Let's all shout from now on. There's ostriches. Yay! Pause for thought. No pussyfooting around. Mute the mic. I did. I can't hear it anyway. Right. So anyway, yes. Let's go. Let's go confront or talk to. In fact, let's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go to civilized time. No point waking the Jarl up at 1:30 in the morning. Cup of coffee. Yes, thank you very much. Right, there we go. Let us go into High Moon Hall. Now I'm going to keep my outfit on because I don't know what's about to happen. Hello. Running. Hello, lady.
Is Hrogar innocent or not?
Alva set the fire. She is the true murderer.
Alva? Huh, didn't think she had it in her.
It seems Alva is a vampire. She planned to enslave the town.
I assume you have proof? Can't go making accusations like that without proof.
No, I am pulling it out of my arse. Yes, here is proof. This is Alva's journal.
So it's true, the traitorous bitch. Morthal owes you a debt. Here, you were promised a reward for solving the crime, but I need one more favor from you.
12 billion gold.
Morthal is still in danger. The journal mentions Movarth, a master vampire I thought was destroyed a century ago. I'll gather together some able-bodied warriors to clean out Movarth's lair. They'll be waiting outside for you to lead them.
More vampires.
Need something?
No. Less vampires would be good.
If you've business with the Jarl, I'd ask that you speak to me first.
Even though you never do, because there's never anything to speak about. Never mind. Very well.
To wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the...
Let's go and find out. Meowgnificent, says Mayhem. I've lost
I'd be
thread.
a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Take us. Yeah.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
Kill him.
God, do you think
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
This is it.
Jurgen and I both work hard,
All
all
right,
the
then.
time.
Don't
Morthal
fret
is
over the
important to
gloom.
both of
There's
us.
nothing to fear.
Until next
Old
time.
Lorbuk will brighten your spirits. Just lend him your ear.
Okay, so this is this fighting squad I've got, is all the people that live in the... To avoid him taking over the entire village, I shall send the entire village to defeat him. I can see there's a flaw in that plan. You know, yeah, I can see where the flaw is here. Like, what about all the guards? You don't want to send some of the guards? Instead of the populace who you're trying to protect? Never mind. Ours is not to reason why. Ours is just to let these be all the cannon fodder. There's that woodpecker again. Also have to try and make sure I don't kill half of these people, because that would suck. You know, with my stray arrows and shouts, which is entirely possible.
Oh, this place looks dangerous.
Yeah, kinda scary, too.
And it's full of vampires?
Cowards! We must kill the vampires! We have to make them pay!
Of course. But why not let him go in first?
Arse. You guys suck, you know that, don't you? Give me that look. You still suck. Damn it.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living.
So much for the angry mob.
Morthal were it in my power. They may be cowards, but I'm not. I'll go with you.
You are a brave man. Perhaps it would be better if you waited here. Khajiit will deal with this, yes?
I suppose you're right. I'm not a fighting man. Go, and avenge my Laylet for me.
Yeah, don't want to get killed. Oh, that was a waste of an arrow. I didn't. There it is. Ugh, come on then. Let's. Bird. That's a cardinal. Hello, cardinal. Come on then. Let's go and do some vampires. Oh, you walked into that one, says Mayhem. Yeah, pretty much. Fox is having a hissy fit. No, it's just, you know, you have all the people with you and then they all go, actually, can I buy?
I am in your way. I am sorry.
I'm sure it won't be that bad. Get maximum healage ready. Which bows have I got? 47 damage. See, my regular soul trap and burning one has my higher damage, but I need to make sure they're not casting any magic on me. But this one is a less powerful, less damaging bow, so I'm kind of rocking a hard place there. We're going to have to proceed very... Oh! Noptopus. Lunge. Spoot. Ping! Spoot. Just 1 second, guys. I think that was the front door. 1 sec. I'll be back in a moment. Hang on. Give me a moment. Nom nom. No, it wasn't the front door. It was Mama Fox opening a thing of chocolates. Somehow, very, very noisily. I had to have one while I was there. I couldn't not eat one. I see you. So I've just wolfed down a big chunk of dairy milk. I can see you. Ping! Spoot. Not dead. That's not good. Ping! Spoot. Now it's dead. Concludes all the noptopuses, I hope. Oh, the tension. I remember this. Screen is turned away. That tells me everything I need to know, Gemma. Thank you very much. But if you've been through here, you've fought these. There you go. You've dealt with them. The thing is, I'm still used to playing my own playthrough of this, in which I'm a lot more powerful and have better weapons. And I have to keep remembering that I'm not that powerful and I don't have the weapons that I have in my other playthrough, because it will end very quickly if I don't remember that. Full pelt furry nonsense. Furry boots mayhem. What? He ran into that full pelt. Ping! Spook! I like the way the music finished just at that exact moment. It was well timed. Really don't like vampires. The reason I don't like them is because you want more information? Okay. The reason I don't like them is because they tend to really throw a whole mess of dangerous magic at you and just take your health out in seconds if you're not careful. Like mages can do that as well, but for some reason vampires are just much better at it. They really can just take you by surprise and overwhelm you quite quickly. Got to be super sneaky, super careful, and also can't see a damn thing. Shoops. I think what I do need to do though is before we go anywhere, I do need to divest myself of some stuff, because I'm sure there'll be lots of things to pick up, take away. This is for questy things. Got any weapons I need to keep? No. Barrel? No. Need to get rid of the stuff. No food. Store my carrots for later removal. Death bells. Dwarven oil. The reason I'm storing these in here is because I know there are quests later on that ask you for like 10 or 20 of such and such. And I kind of vaguely remember which things they are. Like I know somebody asks you for a load of Nern root and death bells. So I may as well, as I've got them now, keep them here. I think somebody at some point asks for some troll fat. Other than that, I think everything is sellable. I think. Everything is just sellable, apart from skulls. I know somebody wants a saber cat pelt. Everything else I can just sell. Selling a bit of that, thank you very much. How about that? A better sneak. 10% better sneak. Hello. 13. They don't look anywhere near as cool as my vampire boots, but No, I'll keep my boots I've got. I can deal with less, 5% less sneakage. Keep that, thank you. We got okay, all that stuff on black mage robes. Some potions. All I need is cure disease, but I'll keep the healing ones. Probably a good idea, just in case. Growledge. Get rid of scrolls. Food. Food. I don't know what's for. Oh, dinner tonight is Fox's Mess. I was telling this earlier on and totally stopped halfway through, didn't I? Dinner tonight is Fox's Mess with mince, pork mince, some sort of sauce, perhaps. These. I think that's a fictional book. That. Myths of Sugarrath. A book. Picked up quite a lot of books. Wow. Quite a lot of books. Did I actually pick up 1 billion books last time we were here playing? I did, didn't I? Yes. I forgot about that. Okay, nearly there. Then we can get back to the action. Action even. Look. Need to keep the soul gems for my weapons, I suppose. There is one thing I need to put in there, and is sapphire. Right, I think that'll do us. No. Simpleton. I think that'll do us. Right, let us return. Oh, vampires. Vampires. Can't be doing vampires, but when you get a higher level later on, it's no difference at all. When you're still low level like me, and keeping in mind I'm not wearing spanky danky armour, I'm wearing basically just vampire outfit because it looks cool. To give myself a little bit of a challenge. Myself a decent arrow there. I would go for glass arrows if I actually had enough. You know what? I've got 20 of them. Risk it for a biscuit. I may run out. I'm sure I will. Don't like it. Quiet. Almost too quiet.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Ah, you ain't going nowhere.
Hmm?
No more! I yield! I yield!
Nullified.
There we go. Nothing. Oh, lockpicks. There we go. I'll have his lockpick. Yeah, I've got a mod. I've got a mod installed, which means I can, when someone does that, no more I yield. Normally, all it means is they pause for a second and then carry on attacking you. But I've got a mod installed that means when they do that, I've got the option of either killing them or just tying their hands, binding them so they can't do anything. Just kind of fun. Excuse me. It's only thralls for the moment. But I figured I could at least bind his hands and then take him out with a less expensive arrow. Class. Business going on here. Ooh, he's got an eyeball in that skull. It's very Warhammer, isn't it? All these skulls. Yeah. Why would they have Nord mead when they're vampires? Yo. Anything else down there that I missed? No. Jolly good. I don't know if I'm about to encounter thralls or vampires. Thralls I can use crappy arrows on. Vampires I want to use the good stuff. I'm sure you and I have done this recently. I'm sure we've been here recently and done this. In flashbacks. Sharp. In the ass and then onto the fire. Now that was a shot. Okay. That was not as complicated as I thought it would be. Still someone around there. Not quite free yet. Don't think we're alone just yet. I don't want to pop my torch out just yet. How's the audio and sound, by the way, guys? Is it all looking okay? Sounding okay? Bit late to ask you really now, 2 hours in, but you know, hey. We'll go back there in a minute and check the bodies. I just want to make sure there's no one else around first. Yes, there is. Ping! Spoot!
Someone there.
Someone there as an arrow sticks out of his face. Damn. Ran straight into my arrow. I tried to lead the target there for a second and it didn't help me. I love the idea that you throw an arrow into someone's entire body and they go, "Is someone there?" No. Okay, just checking, thanks. This must just be an imaginary arrow in my entire face! I'm not quite sure how he took 3 glass arrows. That's a bit bleh. Is it wrong that seeing all these ribs and things is making me kind of hungry? Yeah, all these like human rib cages. Oh, I just fancy a nice spare rib. Oh, oh. Go down great guns, that would. Convinced it's safe. There's still more I need to explore there, and I've got to go back. I just want to make sure my initial surroundings are clear. I've got to be honest, I do like the way they make the horn lights, like the the horn, the cow horn torches. The way they look kind of like bone with a candle inside it. If you can imagine if you took a cow horn or something, an ox horn, and you actually filled it with oil and lit it like that with a wick, it would probably glow like that. It's really well done. Despite it being an old game, there's a lot of the design in this game that is really quite good. Even given the limitations of the consoles at the time. Some little visual flair and touches they do that are just really nice. Work really well. There. Give me all the coins. Now. Don't care about that. I'll take that and that. That. And then that. There we go. Thank you very gladly. Wow. My stealth's better than I thought. Boob shot. That was pretty impressive because she was stood right there and I don't know what she was stood on. She was kind of floating, but somehow she didn't see me. Crap.
This is not a game big fool. They're done. Let us search them and move on.
Yeah, I kind of crept round all here, took all that stuff, was talking to you, walked up here with the torture man and she still hasn't seen me. That's quite impressive. My stealth is high enough. No, I didn't want to steal war axe. Okay, that was kind of cool. And I didn't even see the orc guy. I didn't even know where he came from. Goes to show you, so you can't take anything for granted. Like I've said before, you assume just makes an ass of you and me. It's a life lesson and a spelling lesson. Oh, hang on, graphics card. 1 second, folks, it will come back. There we go. That'll be my Elgato card. It'll do it again in about a minute. I don't know why it does that. It didn't do it yesterday in Fallout, which was... It might have done it during... while I was paused going for a wee or something, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Right when I was about to see a bad guy. Let's just head back here for now. Before we do anything else, let's just make sure we've explored the rest of this place. This is the problem with these kind of things. You never know which way you're supposed to go, but there's a choice of left or right. One of them will be a little dead end, one will be the next way you need to go. And you always think, have I done the right one or the left one? Oh, which one do I want? Oh, which is the correct one? And then you get the FOMO. Oh, back up there again. Okay. That was the little dead end one, that's fine. It was this way we needed to go. Yes. Let us go this way. Do me a favour, folks, while you're in chat. Just somebody type something in chat for me, because I don't know if my chat's fallen over. It might have done. Quite possible. I don't know if it's just nobody chatting or my chat's fallen over. If somebody would just type a random thing in chat for me. Just confirms that my chat's still working. And that I'm still streaming. For all I know, you could have all fallen over an hour ago. Then again, no, Dad would have texted me. Stream had fallen over. Ping!
Huh?
Boot! Hello, what do you want? Thank you, Ostriches and Dad. Just double checking, because this chat had stopped, so. My concern is when the chat stops, either my chat's on my iPad has lost connection, because sometimes chat loses connection. When you're streaming, if you're doing a stream like this, key to Alva's house. Wait, was that Alva I've just killed? It was indeed. It was Alva. My stealth is clearly better than I thought. Yes, when the chat stops and you're doing a stream, if your broadband upload speed is a little bit pushed, sometimes the first thing to fall over will be if you've got, say, like I've got a chat on an iPad, the first thing I'll lose will be the chat on the iPad, and that's a sign that my broadband upload speed is not quite fast enough to cope with the stream upload and chat on the iPad. I always get a bit nervous when chat stops. All the boots in the world. Take 7 gold, I'll take 10 gold for them. 25 gold, that'll do me. 20 gold, yeah, I'll have that. The weight. Gotta be honest, these games do make living in a cave seem comfortable. I know it sounds stupid. Now, I'm not going to sell the vampire armor. I'm going to keep the vampire armor for myself, because I'll use it in the future and I can enchant better. We're back here. Okay, cool. Thus endeth the lesson. Excellent. Find our way out of here. Cheers. This way? That way? No. This way. Quick save. Audio and video is beautiful from 5,267 miles away in Phoenix, Arizona, says Wayne Ward. Phoenix, Arizona. Awesome. How's your weather there, Wayne? To us, Phoenix, Arizona sounds like it should be like 100 degrees. I don't know, hot every day with dust. Sun. Oh.
Mother's calling me. It's time for me to sleep now. I'm so tired. Thank you for making her feel better.
Okay, I've lost the plot of the thread of the plot now, but never mind. Yes, it was a bit higgledy-piggledy, that. The way that some of the characters suddenly appeared. Okay, let's go to Woven. There we go. We need to return to the place that I know. Random thing says Candygram. Red says Mayhem Models to Dad. Spoot ping Zort ping says Ostriches and Mayhem. It's a very hot summer. It's very hot in summer, but today it's beautiful and 75 degrees. What's that in Celsius? Non-American temperatures. Is that about 30 odd degrees? 25, 30 degrees, something like that. I know not. Carrot on attacking, you say? What? Misty, innit? Somebody's twanging rulers. Like being at school again. Bit misty. It'll be up in a tree somewhere. There it is, look. Go on, do the thing. Go on, do it. Go on, do the thing. I want to watch you do the thing. Go on, do the thing that you do. Go on, do it. Oh! Don't think about it. Ugh, I'm not doing it. Rubbish. Oh, I can hear seagulls. I'm not convinced that you'd have lots of seagulls nowhere near the sea. Doing now. Trying to be clever now, aren't I? No. Fine, I'll physically not have the thing in my hand then.
Ought to put on some clothes. Bound to upset some people. Until next time.
If the townsfolk have anything to say about that cowardliness.
I'm just a poor man trying to make a living. I'd leave Mortal were it in my power.
I do like watching the lumberyard do its thing. It's quite cool. Kill all the seagulls. Kill all the seagulls. All of them. Kill them all. And the pigeons. And the pigeons. Chicken. 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 Dead thing. That kid was stood on the steps there, just at the corner of my eye. It looked like a guy coming out of a building with like with his hand in his pocket because he's getting his lighter out to light a cigarette. Like, wait, that kid's like a kid. What? Seagulls come inland when there's a storm coming. Ah. Edward Leonard's in. Afternoon, Fox and everyone. Hello, Edward, my friend. How you doing?
Well, look at you. If only everyone acted like you did.
What, walked around naked? No, Movath, the master vampire, lies dead. Your town is safe.
By the 8, I didn't think he could do it. Now maybe we can put all this behind us. Take this as a token of our gratitude.
Brains here decided to put, let me just move that down a bit. Oh, burpularity. Let me put that over there. Because, genius that I am, I decided to, I don't know where there's going to be no menu pop-ups. I know, I'll put it over there. It's exactly where, whenever I receive something, I don't see what it says, so I don't know what I get. We'll put that there, shall we? There we go. Watch there be something important in the right-hand corner now. Can JarJar Blerp be of any further assistance, Jarl of Hjalmarch?
There is room in my court for a new thing.
Yes.
It's an honorary title mainly,
yes.
But there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold. You help my people, and I'll make you my thane.
JarJar Blerp will do this if it pleases his Jarl.
Good luck.
You do know that, kind of, I just saved your entire village from vampires, single-handedly. Well, not single-handedly, I had Inigo with me. That kind of counts as helping your people. Never mind. I'll go and do 3 other things. I don't know. Never grateful. Fox must really want to smoke, says Edward. No, not at all. I consider seagulls as flying rats. They are, really. As are pigeons. But at least pigeons are...
Get him! Kill him!
What?
Why are they hurting each other?
What? Who's doing what? Get them, kill them. Why are they hurting each other? What? No idea what that was. Oh well. Where are we? So these things. So I want healing hands, fast healing. I have no idea why. I don't know what that was about. Anyway, let's see what quests we've got. We have a quick save, first of all. Roger, saving now. Which didn't work. I just get nervous when things don't work in Skyrim. Okay, so well, we've got quests wise. Let's have a look. We really should start doing some quests, really. Now, we did need to go and do a thing. Find the source of power in SharePoint. That was it. That's a dragon shout. I think we should carry on doing that for now. We'll undo these. Just have that one for the moment. Because what I've been doing in my own playthrough is I had like 1 million things. That's weird, don't we? I had 1 million things, like quests queued up, and what I decided to do was just spam it. Select all the quests so that everything appeared on my map. There was like 100 quest markers on my map. And just slowly work my way through, moving around the map. So what I might do is, after I've got a few of them built up, just do that one day, just suddenly turn on all the quest markers and say, right, let's go and do all these quests one by one. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Put my clothes on. We are no longer in town. I consider seagulls a nuisance and filthy bin-raiding bar stewards, says Mayhem. And for some reason, very cleverly, YouTube saw that as a swear word. They must have got used to it. Well, let's head our way over to this one. Now for this we have to go all the way over to here. We're not going to make it there today. We'll make it a distance. It's all about the adventure. We'll probably find some interesting things on the way anyway. Windy pops. Dad must be nearby, it's getting windy. Steel? What have we got steel arrows equipped for? What the hell? No. You don't use steel arrows in this house. Also, do you actually get butterflies in snowy mountains? Is that a thing? 3, 2, 1. Back in the room. That was a good shot, that. Was indeed a good shot, that was. Charging. Charge up some weapons, shed a bit of weight. I see it. Crap. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? No, good. Yeah, so dinner tonight is Fox's mess with pork mince. Mince, basically. And some kind of sauce. It's brown rice, potatoes, carrots, cabbage, onions, and mince. Yes. Why is everything dead, says Edward. Because I may have been along here earlier on and accidentally dropped some arrows into animals. You know how it happens. You're walking along and all your arrows fall out of your quiver into a deer or something. It's just...
Yes, a spider.
Oh, yeah.
Funny scuttling thing.
Funny scuttling thing. I love the fact he gets so excited when he sees a spider. Because he likes squishing them. He likes the noise they make when you squish them. He gets very excited. Oh, yes. Right. Now. Do we want to get sidetracked and go into this? I think if we go in there, it's going to be all day job, isn't it? Yeah. Let's leave it for now. I'm sure we'll need to come back to it. Let's find the words of power. Have we got any other words of power? Actually, hang on. Find the source of power and sheer point. Have we got any more? I need to get my shouts going, you see. No. Not yet. I realise, you know, the capacity for this game, so much to do in this game. This is a series, this video series I'm doing could go on for years. Like 3 hours a week. We could be here in 2 or 3 years' time still playing through. And I would have barely got through all of it. And
I feel safe when you are around. It is nice to know that someone capable has my back.
What, somebody does? Not me. What? Yeah, and not forgetting, of course, I've got the Bruma mod, which gives me all of, well, a big chunk of Cyrodiil as well, which isn't even in the main game.
You are not even sweating. You are good at this.
I've got all the DLC and I've got the Broom expansion. We could be here for years. Don't make too many plans. Especially given my walking speed. Now it is these slow sections here where we're just walking about that you need to take advantage of me being able to read the chat. You having messy mince? Ew, Fox. Ew. I don't know what messy mince means. What's that? That's random. It's weird. Now, do I really want to climb all the way up a goddamn mountain? Oh. All the way over there. It would make more sense for me to come along here like this. Maybe. Although we've kind of walked around here before, we've not walked around like this. You never know in mountains whether it's worth climbing them or not. Whether you'll get halfway and then get stuck. If I can fudge these mountains. Beauty of Skyrim, you can almost get anywhere if you just know how to fudge it. Hello. Some kind of creature with me then. Come on, come on, you can do it. You can do this, you can do this. No, I don't want to go to that place. I'm trying to avoid that place. The whole point. Yes, I know, this is not actually how mountains work. Doesn't always end well. I mean, let's be honest, it can go horribly wrong, like I've just probably gone all the way back down again now. Oh well. Yeah, that wasn't great. Keep the healing on tap then, on standby just in case. Ping! Spooked! Hello. Ow! Damn, son. You're not supposed to fight back. Bit of a spoon moment there, Fox. Yeah. Would you expect anything less? I mean, where else are you going to go for all your classy spoon moments? If you interpret that the right way, not the wrong way. In the ass, says Edward. The game should just let you climb the goddamn mountain. It does. But sometimes if it's a bit steep, you can do the jumping trick, which gets you up any edge. You can almost just about go anywhere you want on the map. If you can see it, you can get to it. If not directly, there'll be a way to get to it. Wait, did that deer have money on it? Quite possibly. I wasn't really paying attention, I'll be perfectly honest. I reckon I can go up that way and over there. Or I can try and go along there and up. go along and up, see what happens. There might be entire episodes where I spend 45 minutes just walking on a mountain trying to figure out how to get somewhere. This sort of edge is a bit too steep, but I can kind of jimmy my way up it. You kind of get to learn the language of slopes in Skyrim. Getting a bit hairy around here now. If I can get over there, I think we can figure something out. Or not, as the case. I can see the pub from here. Might be able to make it up this hill. You kind of get an instinct. You develop an instinct for the angle of the curve. To know which ones you can go up and which you can't, and then how to... Sometimes if you go left and right like this, you just hit one little bit where it'll pop you up a little bit. Then you move along, go the next one. The next one. It's just a case of going back and forth sometimes. So I can't get up there, but I know I can jump up here. Didn't take me anywhere. Darn it. Of course, I've long lost Indigo by now because he can't keep up with this. That looks like a possibility up there, though. It's just a question of jumping. What you can't see is me constantly pressing jump as I'm going backwards and forwards. Just hope I can get purchase on one little bit of the landscape. Just anywhere. Eventually, you can sort of fudge your way up. But you have to constantly press the A button, the jump button. There we go. Fudge your way over. And on the top of this hill, another hill. Oh. I hope there is a standing stone up here somewhere. Bit of that. Can't use it while in combat. Not actually in combat. That mean, I guess Inigo is somewhere fighting something. Hang on. Or maybe not. That's weird. Go. Problem solved. Phone soon. Premium search. There's a standing stone up there. I'm not going to get all the way up there. There's also a cave coming up. Interesting. Did that deer have money on it? Of course, it's expensive. Deer, get it? Like those shops where it's all white with 5 items in the entire shop. Isn't that IKEA? Yeah, but I mean like the clothes shops where it's massive and has a pair of boots and a ring on display. Oh, those shops. Yeah, they know you ones where you go in and you have to stand there while your girlfriend goes in, or missus or whatever. And you just stand outside looking gormless because you're a bloke and you're like, oh, we appear to have found a cave, which means there's a path going that way. Dim hollow crypt. Well, the chances of us ever coming up here again are probably pretty slim. We might as well at least go and check it out, I reckon. But before we do, has it triggered it? Before we do, I want to do something very quickly. I need to get some more arrows. So I'm going to quickly fast travel. Buy some arrows. I hear a dragon, says Wayne Ward. He said that last time. Wasn't one. I don't like that music shop in Ockmore. Hey, where's Lydia, says Mayhem. We haven't had Lydia for months. Lydia's redundant. She's back at home in Bree's home, tending the fire and putting her feet up. When I got the cheat room where I can store all my stuff before I sell it, it meant I didn't need Lydia's cargo carrying capacity anymore, because I only used it to carry stuff.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, I didn't. Once I got the cheat room mod where I could store stuff, I didn't need Lydia, because all I had her for was to carry stuff. I wasn't using her for combat, so. Lydia hasn't been around in a while, said Mayhem. So it's rainy times. Unfortunately, I can't go slow. I can't go fast because I've got my ring on. I'm not going to get undressed and everything here now because I just want to get in and sell, get some arrows and go. I don't want to be hanging around too long, so let's just work our way to the archer's place and sort ourselves out. Bit moist. Went on slow motion there, didn't I? Oh, he's actually walking right in front of us. The funny thing is, his shop is just called Fletcher, which is like having a bookshop just called Books, or a carpet store that's just called Carpets. A bit unimaginative, isn't it? I've actually get him stood behind the counter for once. I always have to go all.
This is my kind of place.
I always have to go all the way over here, don't I?
You look. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Für der mighty huntsman gefahren. I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take them. What have we got at the moment, weapons-wise? 55 and 47. I can't do anything with glass bows yet. Although, having said that, that's 55. I could actually get myself that glass bow and replace my electric bow with that one, because at least it takes it to 55 like the other one. Yeah, enchant it. Or I could just buy the glass bow of shocks, which is what I'm about to do. There you go. I can't rename it, unfortunately. I shouldn't have really done that because I can't rename it now. Oh well. Sell some stuff while I'm here. Vampire glove. Okay, I know what I need to do as well.
An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
I've got just what you need. Just double check. If I've got that, 55. I can sell that. Now they're only.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
The real reason I shouldn't have done that and bought the other one, I should have bought the unspecified one, in fact.
Hello and welcome. Take a look.
Maybe you should sell it on.
I don't know. I'm tempted because I'm going to buy that one as well. And I'm going to sell the other one back. I know it's a stupid thing to do, but for the same damage. But there's a very good reason I want to do that.
Please come back. If you're ever in need.
It is a very good reason. And I'll explain it in a moment. Very good reason. And the very good reason is I want to rename it. I can't rename a thing that's already got an enchantment on it. What I do need is soul gem. Got any soul gems? What have I got soul gem wise? Soul gems. Grand soul gems with grout. There we go, that'll do. I take that and I take that. I can't improve it because I can't do blacksmithing on glass yet. Got an enchantment. I want shock damage. And soul gem. I prefer a big. Oh, there you go. Greater soul. I prefer a grand soul gem with the grand. Oh no, greater soul. That'll do. I want to rename it. Except I can't remember what the other ones are called now. Oh! What did I call them? Bow solely burn. Starts with bow. Okay, right. We'll get there in the end. And what the greater soul gem. We want to rename it. Like that. And we should craft that with crafting. Yes, which gives me a bit of XP. Right, so because I've done that, not only have I now got both bows at 55 damage. What I've also got as well is I was able to rename it because I enchanted it. I was able to rename it so I can have them better. So when I come into here now, both my bows are here. Bow solely burn and bows, so they're easy for me to get to straight away. What I like to do is when I do stuff and enchant it, I like to have them all start with the same letter, so all my clothes are here. Otherwise you end up with stuff all over this list and it's a pain in the bum. Return to our original position.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye now. I'll set myself up ready for this cave we're going to go to.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
I'm pretty sure you just said that. You might want to get that checked out. Right, let's head back to that cave. We should have a quick look at chat before we go.
I could always use more pretty glass arrows, my friend.
I'd give you some, but oh. Hello, who's that over there? Are you always there?
Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see.
Oh,
I
it's
can
him.
hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
He works for Finalda or whatever his name is. Rug puns. We were moving and grooving and squeezing our toes in the fluefin. What? Everyone's looking at us like we're mad. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Very moist, much squelch, wet. St. Carpet store called... Oh, well, that's shop names. The carpet store called the Rug Shack. No, it's like being called a bread shop with just being called bread. But then you see, if I found a bread shop and it was called bread, I'd walk in and be like, you sell bread? Right, where were we? We were here, weren't we? Where was that cave then? It was... Oh, these icons are far too faint. There. Oh, I've got me encumbrance ring on, haven't I? Yes, fast travelling now, sir. I always find myself having to, like, mentally call myself a schmuck sometimes, because whenever I, for example, phone a taxi or order a pizza, I find it impossible not to phone, say, the taxi place and say, hi, can I order a taxi, please? Which is the stupidest thing to say, because of course you can, you're calling the taxi people. Or, hi, can I order a pizza? Well, yeah, you've called the pizza place. Schmuck. I always find it amusing. It's really hard to not actually ask the dumb question when you say, you know, you could say, hi, I'd like to order, but I always forget that. Hi, can I order a pizza? No. Oh, okay. Right, there we go. So we've got a burning bow and an electric bow, both at 55 damagings. Good. I think there's lots of Discworld references going on out there. Right, watch this be the tiniest cave in the world now. Also quite dark. So not get the torch out just yet. What? Oh no, it's the wolves! What wolves? Now what are we doing for arrows? Elven. Dwarf. I think we can get with dwarven arrows for this. We've only got 24 glass arrows. God, should have gone and bought some more from the guy in Whiterun, shouldn't I? Spoot! Ping. Spoot. I can hear you. You're hooping and you're hollering and you're rock and you roll and you hippity hop. I'm really hungry now. Also, no menu audio there, which is a bit weird. Ooh. Ooh, get her. Ooh. That was a Scouse joke. Ew, Harley. Struggling to see what's a rock and what's a creature. This could lead to unexpected creature bumping into moments. I don't want to get my torch out because, yeah. Sometimes you can't guarantee that when you get your torch out that your enemies don't see it. Like turning your Pip-Boy light on can alert enemies to your presence. You never know with the torch. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Where is this Woolleth? Here, puppy dog. Come on, pup. Where are you? Many howl, such pup. There you are. very pretty wolf. I hate to kill it, but I have to kill it. I've got a mod that makes the canines look better, makes wolves and things look much better, and they look more like wolves than the rubbish you get in the actual game. They've got huge feet. They've got feet like dinner plates. If you've never seen a real wolf, you're missing out, especially like timber wolves. I remember many years ago. Hello, I can't even begin to read that out. Not speaking Thai, but thank you very much. I assume that's Thai. Thank you very much for subscribing, whoever you are. Very kind of you. Make sure to hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on anything. Yes, many, many years ago, when I was a younger lad, obviously I had a great passion for animals and foxes and wolves and things, strangely enough. And there's a great book called Of Wolves and Men by I've forgotten the guy's name. It's something Lopez. I'm thinking like not Victor Hugo Lopez, but it's not Victor Hugo obviously because that's a French person, but Barry Holston Lopez, called Of Wolves and Men. I read it when I was very young and it had a big impression on me. It was about this chap who he got to know these wolves and studied them for many years, and it was a book about wolves and, you know, how they've been treated in mythology and by man, and focusing on it in America, in the Americas, about how they've been viewed and treated through history and in mythology and stuff. And it was a great book, but I've always remembered a story from the book, a little thing where he was saying he had a thing where he took a wolf, a timber wolf, a full-grown timber wolf, like a big-ass timber wolf. He did outreach to various zoos and wildlife organisations. It is in the 70s, and he took a timber wolf to a school. But before he took the timber wolf in, it was a fairly tame timber wolf. It wasn't tame, but it was fairly docile. Before he took it in, he asked the kids to draw a wolf from their imagination. These were all urban kids, you know, street urchins. Hello. And he said, so they all drew what they thought a wolf looked like, and it was all like big fangs and red eyes and blood and stuff, and scary looking. And then the next day, he took a timber wolf in for the kids to see and look at, and, you know, experience this timber wolf. And then the day after that, he went back to the kids and he said, okay, now you've actually seen it. Remember that wolf you saw yesterday? Yeah. Okay, now I want you to draw me what wolf looks like. And this time what the kids drew was basically a dog with massive feet. Oh, that's it. This is the entire cave done. That's a bit small. He said the thing they did, they didn't have big scary teeth. They didn't have, you know, gaping jaws, and they literally just had a kind of dog with massive feet. And he said that's the one thing that stands out when you see a real life wolf. The first thing that strikes you is the size, but the big thing that strikes you is the paws. The paws are huge. And I like the fact on this mod they've got the same thing. It can't be all this cave is. It's nothing. Is that it? And I found that just a charming story. The one thing that struck the kids the most was the paw, the size of the paws. I thought that was quite sweet and charming. They didn't see them as monsters anymore. They saw them as just fluffy animals with massive feet. That can't be everything, surely. Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe there's more if you come back during a quest. But yeah, I like the fact they've kind of reproduced that on these things. They've got like just great big feet, great big paws. It's just kind of spot on. I like wolves. You can't go wrong with wolves. Okay, well that would seem to be it. I'm going to guess that some of this maybe opens up for a quest or something. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a little tiny cave. What I can't do though is, there it is, that's the way out. Find the way out then. How come wolves carry no money?
I am in your way. I am sorry.
It's because the deer would have stolen the money off the wolf. Off the other people. That's the only reason the deer had money. Or the farmers just jammed money into the deer, you never know. Let's have a look. Because they aren't deer, that's why they carry no money. There you go. They have no pockets, where would they put it? Mayhem Model Works says, Raging Modeler, I've come to realise that my mind and comedy liking is odd at times. I could handle Ankh-Morpork. If we got transported into that world, we wouldn't be phased. No, but slightly fluffy around the edges. All that Octarine. Yes. You guys are weird. But we love you anyway. Right, I'm going to save it there. And we shall do the save before last to overwrite it. Because that's where I'm going to call it for today. It's coming up to 10 to 6, so it's almost finished time anyway. So we shall leave it there. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I'll just make sure my buttons are still working. Hang on. Let's just see. My buttons working? Yes, my buttons are working. Yes, don't forget as always, if you'd like to help support this channel, I know some of you have done very kindly already today, but if you'd like to help support this channel, you can do. You can become a patron or a channel member, YouTube member. You can either go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru. The address is at the bottom there, where you can support the channel, or you can click the join button underneath any one of my videos and become a channel member. Members and patrons get access to my videos, some of my pre-recorded videos, a week in advance, advert free. And I am going to start, in the coming weeks, I'm going to start a series of Friday and Saturday live streams just for patrons and members. So my Friday, what I'm going to do is the first Friday and Saturday of every month, I'm going to start doing streams just for patrons and members. And there'll be workbench streams, not video game streams. So for 1 week out of each month, I'll sacrifice Saturday and Friday, Skyrim and Fallout, or streams just for my members and patrons. There'll be workbench streams, we'll do stuff like that. So if you'd like to help support, do consider becoming a patron or a channel member. If not, just make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any good stuff. I will be back tomorrow with Warhammer Sunday at 3 PM at GMT at the bench, carrying on finishing touches to the Baneblade. Might see if I can do any bits of custom building on it. I have to have a think about things I can add to it. Tonight, normally there's nothing, there's no one else on that I remember of a Saturday evening. However, tonight, do please remember Chris over at Gross Models on his channel at midnight GMT. I think he's done it as 11:55 PM GMT tonight. He will, in fact, be playing Hitman. I don't know which Hitman, but he's going to be playing Hitman at midnight tonight on his channel Gross Model. So if you're up and around, do go and watch it. If you're in the US or outside the UK or outside GMT zone and it's in the middle of the evening for you, go and check it out. It's worth a go. So he'll be playing Hitman, that's over on Gross Models. But I will be back tomorrow, like I say, 3 PM tomorrow. Don't forget, of course, tomorrow, Sunday, is the busiest day for all our streaming activity. At 12:30, it's Dave and Colin over on Festy 67's workshop for their Sunday brunch. Then I'm on at 3 till 6. I don't know if, Dad, if you're still in the chat, I don't know if you're doing a stream tomorrow, but Dad sometimes does a stream from 6:15 till 7. And then, of course, it's Chris or Ted or both on at 8 PM or 9 PM or 8:30, depending. So I'm sure they can update you in the chat, or they'll update it on Facebook and the Boom Hut and everywhere else. So make sure, of course, you are joining the Boom Hut to keep up to date. So lots and lots of streams for you tomorrow. Make sure to check your subscriptions list. Until then, I shall leave it there. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Thank you to those of you who've become members today. Very, very kind. And the little donations and super chats, very, very kind of you. I love you all. Take care. Make sure if you do go out, you stay safe. Wear gloves. Wear a mask, of course. And until next time, I shall say, take care, go make something awesome, go play something awesome, and until then, adios amoebas.